Okay, so finally, Azure found a space for me, and Azure found a space for me, so we can look at it now. Right now, it's been set up, and the suffix has been added to my resource group name. It's succeeded already, and here it's giving me a data lake. I have a workspace, Synapse Analytics workspace. Sorry, I have a data lake account. I have a Spark pool. I have my SQL username, and then my SQL password is all been created already, and that's my unique suffix, that gets attached to everything that comes with the resource group. And yeah, so I've been granted permissions even for the storage blob. It's basically created all that I need. Then I have my access tier is hot. There's hot and there's cold, and yeah, there are actually three access tiers, but this is hot anyway. Yeah, so blob client, so I have all of that. Yeah, so the script completed at 10:04:31. When did it start? I really cannot remember. I think it's just about 10 minutes, to be honest. Okay, it started at 10:04. No. Yeah, I think it's okay. We started this whole process at 09:57, and my script was completed at 10:04, so less than 10 minutes, to be fair. So this is what you get when it's completed. So the next thing to do is just to close it. Just close the PowerShell, and the next thing to do would be go back to your Azure portal, as you can see from here. So fine, my resource group is not here. How do I know that it's not here? I cannot find my suffix attached to all the things that are here. Mind you, I already have some that I've created, even some that I've deleted resource groups. So what I'll just do is come here and click on resource groups again, and yeah, it's here. How do I know that it's just been created? The details are here. You can scroll down and look at that, and yeah, so I can just click on it to see. Voila, here we go. So I have virtually everything that I need here. I have my data lake here, a storage account, my data. I have my Apache Spark pool, and then I have my Synapse workspace. So I'll just click on my Synapse workspace. Yeah, and this is my Synapse workspace. And in my Synapse workspace, I have my Synapse Studio, and yeah, more information beneath it. I have the SQL pools. Now, by default, your resource group comes with a serverless SQL pool, a built-in serverless SQL pool. And the built-in serverless SQL pool is not for your regular SQL operations or querying or anything. It is majorly for exploratory data analysis. Maybe you don't know how much resources whatever query you're going to run is going to take. Your best bet is a serverless. But when you know what your data requirements are, you're definite about them, your best bet is your dedicated SQL pool, and that is up here. You can always create a new dedicated SQL pool here. It comes with my Apache Spark pool, and then I can provision a data explorer pool as well. And yeah, so I'll just go straight to open my Synapse Studio, and then it's here. It's opening the Azure Synapse Analytics Studio for me. This is the part where I get really excited when this opens, and then I see my Power BI staring at me. Yeah, but before we get too excited, on the left side, I have this home tab, I have the data tab, and the data tab, it shows you the workspace, and it also shows you the linked services. For the linked services, I can see my data lake storage, and it's already been created here. And here I can add a new resource if I want, to my add a new resource here. If I want, I can create an SQL database. I can get my lake database, and my workspace here as well. Yeah, I can create that here as well. Then I have my develop tab. This is majorly for my scripts. If I want to create an SQL script or create a KQL script or Apache or create a data flow, basically, this is where I do it, develop, and I integrate. This is for the pipelines, the integration phase, and the pipelines, where I can measure data coming from different sources. And the monitor here, I can monitor what is going on in my studio, monitor what is going on in the back end, monitor the pools, monitor the pipelines. I can do a lot of monitoring. This is the monitoring tab, and it gives you what is going on at the status. And here, manage. Oh, this, I love this aspect too, because yeah, I'm always excited when I see my built-in serverless pool. But here, you have your LinkedIn services, you have the external connections, you have your Microsoft Purview that allows you to see what the Purview does basically is it allows you to see the data lineage, your data flow, how it travels, and all of that. The access control, that is the tool of a data engineer. I'm a data analyst, but the data engineers, I understand that they spend a lot of time with the access control, they work with access control list and, granting access and all of that. And, so basically this is just a quick tour of the Synapse Studios. And let me go back to home. So it shows us if you want to ingest data, explore and analyze your data, if you want to use your built-in serverless of your dedicated SQL pool. And if I want to visualize, which is the most exciting bit, is I can visualize within the Azure environment, and I can connect from here to my workspace in Power BI service. I can also connect from here to my desktop, work with it and all of that. That's outside the Azure environment, outside the Azure platform. The good thing about Power BI within the Azure platform is it is the only resource that allows you to visualize data outside of the Azure platform. All the other like the notebooks, everything is within. It's within the Azure data platform. That means whoever wants to see your data can only see it within this platform. But for the Power BI, they can see it outside. So that is the difference between Power BI is a major one, because then they can view through Power BI service what is happening at the back end. I can give them that information as a data analyst, whatever. So basically that's it. So this is just a quick tour of my of the Azure Synapse Studio. See you on the other side.